Hello folks, my name is Erdos12 and I'm your host for today. This is Devlog number 14. Now, before we get into this, I know I'm a little bit late, but don't worry, there's a lot of stuff to cover. Anyways, let's get started, shall we? You may not notice it, but the aim speed has changed. Now, if you see there, that PCC that you see on screen actually has a faster speed, not because its values were changed, but rather because we standardized the speed for every single weapon in the game. Now keep in mind that certain magazines will change that, just so you know. Anyways, let's move on. Now, this weapon was in the game last time. However, it's different now. It's fully completed. I'm not joking, I'm serious. Selector is also on the back. The bolt release is on the back. Everything is there. But there's more. Let's see that. Now, I said we were going to go over the other one, but let's just do this one for now. This is smithery. Now, as you can see here, you could put on, hold on, let's see where it goes. Wait for it. Graffiti, that's right. However, we do have plans to make sure that you can see the graffiti that you're putting on to these parts. This is mainly an effect that actually adds a decal for, graffiti effects and stuff like that from Ultimate Expanse. Anyways, we'll go more into detail on this as we get it developed. Let's move on. Last time, we did not have a green color on the SA80 or L85A2. However, that changes. Yep, earlier last week, we added the SA80 green skin. This allows you to go back to the original color, but in a better form, I'd say, right? Anyways, let's move on. As you may see here, this is the Python, the Colt Python. Now what do you see? That's right folks, we brought back the original barrel attachments. Using the parts that we currently have, and, of course, some CSG magic, we were able to bring it back in full form. Same dimensions, all that stuff. Kept all this in mind, and voila, it works. Anyways, let's move on. Now you're probably wondering, why is this here again? Well, this is a new weapon as well. It's the M1A1 PCC, or Pistol Caliber Carbine. That's right, it is solely based on the Auto Ordnance M1 Thompson Pistol Caliber Carbine that's available for civilians. Why is that so important? We decided it'd be a nice touch to add, and it qualifies fully for the game since it was out before 2011. Anyways, let's move on. Now, you may have noticed something on Twitter if you were following me, that the unit system has changed. Well, the rumors are true. As of, I believe, yesterday, the unit system is fully implanted into Devlog and Warfare, the new version. And you'll also notice some serious changes. One of them is that you no longer have the utility units. They are integrated into personnel. And the other one is in the crewman category, which is the explosive ordnance utility being converted into artillery crewmen. You also don't have the partisan marksman, and support and bandoliers have all been integrated into the infantry. Anyways, let's move on. You may not notice it, but in a few seconds you're about to hear something you haven't heard in this game before. Let's see what it is. Hold it for a minute, it's coming. Yep, you guessed it. Sound. Whenever you click something in the game menu now, most of the stuff will play a sound. If it's confirmational, it'll sound like that. And if it's not, it'll sound like this. Anyways, you get the point, let's move on. Alright folks, so here are my predictions for the rest of this month regarding the update. I believe we're going to get a lot done and eventually this month finish the campaign for Siege of the Crossroads. Yes, it's still under development. We're getting very close to the point where one of the characters, spoiler alert, actually perishes. Alright, the next prediction is that we're going to have a lot more weapons than you think, depending on what we get done. And it's not just weapons you can carry, but weapons that you can use in a stationary position, as well as on ships. That's right, at sea. A lot is going to happen this month, hopefully, if we get things done. And that's what I'm hoping for. Anyways, let's continue. In conclusion, this update seems pretty bright and has already proven itself to be bright from the start. Even though we didn't do the devlog on time, I can tell you one thing. I'm quite proud, not in a braggadocious way, but in a humble, grateful way that we got this far regarding the stuff we were supposed to do for the April update, which doesn't just include the L22, and various other tasks we didn't go over, but also the main ones that we went over in this video, some of them quite tedious to partake in. However, we still have a long road up ahead, including field guns, you guessed it, and a new map to deal with too. So, anyways, I'll leave you to it. My name's Erdos12, and hopefully we will have this done soon. Anyways guys, cheers.